I think well, I guess it makes us more likely to see some musical lanes coming out. Not in this game. I think in this game everyone's fine and knows where they're going and is happy with it. But in other games where you've got these matchups which you need to dodge.
Oh, always on a fly. He is looking super dead.
All the smash available, and GH going to throw it over to the side. Did that even catch onto the Pheonix? I'm not sure, but either way,
yeah,
they're right-clicking him down. The Pheonix, yeah. They should be able to run him down, and with the burst strike, they will finish the job. Mind Control will draw first blood onto Always Wanna Fly.
Pretty good start for him. Even if the lane will be a little bit difficult because of the spam from the PA and Pheonix, GH also leaving him later on. That's gonna help him by a bit more regen, keep himself in the lane.
Denied.
Yeah, but yeah, GH with a very stylish boulder smash to the side there just to land it on both of them. Love a bit of that. Control, not super tanky here, and Always Wanna Fly is going to throw down some fire spirits onto the both of them just to get a bit of control back in this bottom lane. But I want to talk to you whilst we've got a minute about these early on items, because I've been watching quite a few pro games. I was up until 4 AM last night just trying to watch some competitive games, seeing what people were doing, what seemed to be working, what wasn't working. And one thing I really noticed is a focus on like these early items, you know, trying to play up to like the kind of 20-minute mark to hit your peak, and you've got so many now value items which you can buy up until that point. The Falcon Blade being a really nice early game item to throw yourself. The Witch Blade's also really nice as well for some heroes. And if you just get these, and with some of the existing ones, for example, the Dragon Lance, very good for that kind of thing, you just find your core as being really, really strong, and you can roll games really quickly with these early game value items. Are you expecting to see that in the competitive games as well?
I think people will try, definitely, but in maybe a week or two, everything will be, yeah, exactly. I do like the Falcon Blade. Obviously, it doesn't give you any strength or something like that, but it gives you pretty good stats. It really reminds me of the old Aquila when you or the Aquila that you have now, but you were able to buy it for like 1,000 gold. Very simpler in the price, and it does very like similar effects too. Mana regen, damage. And a lot of HP, actually, the Falcon Blade at least. Not an aura, though.
It does seem very good. It seems very, very strong. And of course, the fluffy hat. All my fluffy hatters out there. What up?
Yep.
Love that.
I like it.
Very cute.
It's really, really good, the fluffy hat, especially for supports. Like, you would normally buy a bracer, but... Oh, mid lane, iceberg.
Oh, no, the roll in from GH connecting for the kill as they bring down the Doom. Not really what you expect, and then again, you do have the Spirit Siphon on the DP, which does a lot of damage to this Doom, so they're able to take him down for the second kill of the game.
Yeah, and they also want to go and de-ward the ward here, too. We already has a sentry available. That's a very good play from GH, like, just noticing, hey, that Doom is half HP, let me just TP on in there. We will start the engagement for me, and this is what we meant by mind control, kind of staying bottom by himself. Not a whole lot of help Earthspirit can give for us tanking.
No, but mind control, you know, he's used to this. When there's GH on the Earthspirit, you don't want to restrict him to force him to babysit you in the lane. You know, you're happy to take a bit of a spanking in the laning phase in order to enable GH to roam around the map and help win the mid and even top. But we might see him making some rotations up there as well. So
General, lots of pressure on him
here. Yeah, they're looking for the Mars. He has got their spear available, so he's going to be able to throw back the Ursa, but Kuro might be able to get the damage off by himself. Fairy Fire comes out though, keeps him alive. Meanwhile, Miracle getting those Shadow Poison stacked up upon him. 1 or 2 more, and they might bring him down, but Miracle dodges it out perfectly, and that's going to mean he survives this time around. Meanwhile, General coming in for a little bit more, but they've got another kinetic field available, and now the Miracle can just jump in and finish off the Mars. Beautifully done, and actually Roger could be in some trouble as well. No, he's scared under the tower. They don't have any more in the tank here on Nigma, and actually the poisons. It's not enough to finish Miracle though we thought it was. He pops the poisons, and now he's very low as well. Everybody on a sliver of HP up here in the top lane, but Miracle's got the salve to heal himself up and will be okay.
Well, General will come back with everything. They don't really have so much resources on Kuroki though. If he actually cleared it and got one more poison off that hit both of them, he probably would have got double killed. I think he really overestimated the damage at that moment. B2 bottom though, taking a lot of damage. Oh my. Whoa, he blinked to the Pheonix.
PA, the double damage Earth Spirit along with Mind Control closing the gap. Burst Strike available in 3 seconds. PA, she needs to move away from the Sand King. Cannot do so. Burst Strike comes through, but it's actually not enough damage. And now the tower turning it around. This is killer boys want to fly. GH really wants to finish the job, but they kill Mind Control. Rock comes through. Right clicks there. Won't connect. Won't connect. There we go. GH finally managed to get a hit in onto the PA. And GH will get himself a double kill down here in the bottom lane. Fantastic stuff from Nigma. They do trade their Sand King, but totally worth it to kill that PA.
He also had Mind Control's bottle, so he's going to be back to full resources and level 5 now on GH on a position 4. Dude, this is scary. Wee is gonna pop Exo.
Oh dear. That's 3 stacks of Shadow Poison. Once again, dodging these Shadow Poisons so nicely, but there's only so much dancing this bear can do. As Roger's now on top, and they will finish the job. They pop the poison, they get the kill. Kura can't do much about that. The Ursa shall finally fall in the top lane.
They also get Iceberg mid at the same time. We popped his Exo. GH came over. He's level 5. He's almost level 6 on GH. My goodness.
Goodness me. Na'Vi, they do not feel like they have their feet in this game just yet. I feel like Kion's yes or something, but these lanes are definitely very Nigma favored currently.
Middle tower
We're gonna see GH TP top and get a kill onto this level 6, I think.
Oh my goodness, he gets that kill as well. What a value exorcism. 2 kills, tower down to 50% HP. Yep, that's feeling pretty good.
Yeah, he's so fast, dude. 380 movement speed. They buffed DP's movement speed to 330. One of the fastest heroes in the game now. And she's so hard to kill as well because of it. Doom wants to pop it.
Let's see if they can make it happen. Doom comes down onto the DP. Can they slow it down and finish this job is a question. The answer should be enough. Let's see, 3 stacks of poison. Doom still trying to make it happen, holding onto the Scourge F, but they will be able to kill off the DP eventually. She will fall, but meanwhile, General falling up in the top lane as Miracle goes in for the dive along.
GH bottom, onto V-Tune, and always on
This is never ending. Always want to fly, in some trouble. Oh no, GH is in some trouble actually as V-Tune jumps back in and kills off the Earth Spirit. Finally, he gets punished for this aggression. Now the Sunray coming through onto Mind Control. He dodges out the dagger with a nice little sandstorm, moving to the side, but they do have the dust. However, they don't really want to commit too hard onto the Sand King, especially when there's creeps to kill. Vichin just wants to get back to farming, get back to hitting these creeps, and not risk it.
Level 3 Sandstorm is not a joke as well. If you just link in there with your PA, you get stunned up, you're gonna lose pretty much all your HP. Very bad for you. But it's going to give a lot of XP back to Na'Vi. That was a level 6 GH. She was not able to keep magnetized onto the PA as she managed to get away.
Oh, Burst Strike through. We got Fight coming on the bottom. Mind Control. I think he's finally going to get brought down as Iceberg runs through and gets that sword into the back of that Scorpion.
Top lane.
Sort of flight, narrowly surviving. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, you're absolutely right. General in some trouble as he's getting run down by these Nigma heroes. With 3 in the mix. They won't stand a chance of surviving this one. Mars will fall again. Every single time Na'Vi gets a kill, Nigma's getting one as well. I mean, this time they're going to feel okay about it, but still a lot of pressure being put on mid at the same time, and I think we will be able to finish off this tower without even having to pop the exorcism for the second time, which feels very nicely. Try not to get it denied, but Roger doesn't have the damage. And GH is rolling in with a haste here, by the way. It's not even rolling, he's just running in. Hey Roger, how's it going? Roll unfortunately doesn't quite connect, but throwing him back into the arms of the DP, who will gladly Crypt Swarm him, allow GH to get the last hit and kill off that Shadow Demon. Another freebie.
Nigma just rolled this map right now, and Kuro starting to invade the triangle area. He already has a ward down. Gonna make it very hard for V2 to just go top, try to take that tower or play there. Gonna have to stay bottom for a while, and he's playing against him. So that is
silence. Okay. Roll. Always want to fly. See you later, buddy. He's gonna get taken down by these 2 heroes very, very neatly. Nigma, they're not done yet. They're looking for more. Kuro's gonna TP Roger back to base, though. He's gonna try and counter it with a disruption, but maybe he didn't want to do that. They're not gonna connect with the roll, so they're just gonna kill him. You will go back to your fountain, Roger. God damn it. You will go back. Meanwhile, we're taking some hits from the tower, but it's okay. All is well. Man, this Death Prophet is just running over this game right now. She fears absolutely nothing.
I mean, she has 330 base movement speed. She is so fast. We just got that EXO open too.
Oh, bye-bye, Kuro.
Wow.
They do get something here at least. Na'Vi, they scrape the bottom of the barrel and they find the position 5. Can they find any more is the question, and the answer is probably not. Miracle's just gonna taunt himself away.
Tier 1 mid, tier 1 top. Again, problem here right now for Na'Vi is taking this top tower back. they need this for the Phantom Assassin. Not only that, oh, okay, we'll always want to flag out the D ward. That's pretty important that he managed to get it, so the PA would not be seen while she's farming the Ancient, or her life would be in a lot of danger with GH just constantly playing around this area. They have a big stack here that they would like to kill, I think. Wow, that is a really big stack.
V-Tune, he's getting beaten down. 4 heroes coming in onto the PA. She's going to turn around and get herself a kill, though. Brings down Kuro at the very least, but V-Tune will fall for it. Not a worthwhile trade, I would say, although that said, 1 kill against 4. XP's feels alright, but yeah, still, that's just slowing down her Battle Fury once again.
Yeah. Roger might want to think about killing this big camp stack that he made on the side over here, because if not, Nigma's gonna come very soon to steal it.
They're gonna take it now. Iceberg's in the
net. Yeah, Iceberg wants it.
There's a
lot of farm there.
Don't take any of these creeps. Give them to Iceberg.
Oh, he took the little ones.
He took the little ones. All right, I think Iceberg will let him. If there's anyone you don't want to
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Arcane Ring. That's really nice for Shadow Demon too. I like some of the tier 1 items that they've come out with. What do you think of those?
Yeah, we haven't had any. I think the Fairy's Trinket is absolutely insane if you're playing Leshrac, Zeus, any kind of spellcasting hero. I mean, even on DP is pretty insane. It's plus 5% spell damage, plus 5% mana cost reduction, plus 100 health. Like, that is everything you want as in core. It's definitely insane.
It's a tier 2 one, right?
Mask is also pretty insane.
Oh, for the carries because they cycled out.
It's tier 1, dude. It's tier 1. Fairy's Trinket.
Oh, right. No, there's the other one that also gives you tier 2. I forgot what it was called.
The Quicksilver Amulet.
You're right.
That one's quite interesting as well.
That's the one I was thinking of as well.
Yeah. And the bullwhip is just hilarious. I hope we get to see some bullwhips coming out because that whipping is very entertaining.
The one that I enjoyed the most, or I think is going to be insanely OP, is Cloak of Flames. That one, like when I saw that, I immediately thought of Spectre. I'm like, yo, this is close to a Radiance as a tier 3 item, and not only that, it gives you magic resist and armor. Like, you imagine a Doom this game with that item later on. He's going to be doing a hell of a lot. Or even the Sanking, for example, right? These heroes who want to just go in and they get this little bit of extra DPS, it does just as much as Sandstorm at the end.
Yeah, it's really crazy. It's really crazy. Elven Tunic also very good as well. They've these tier 3 items they've released are extremely strong.
Really cool. But back to this game right now as it is. It's only 11 minutes into the game and Nigma are just absolutely rolling this map. PA already has 2 deaths. Miracle did die early into the laning stage, but that's not going to matter too much for him. He will catch back up as he has so much space available. Now you're going to find it really hard to take any objectives because of how restricted they are on the map and constantly having to put the fire out that Nigma keeps lighting.
Yeah, V-Tune is just not really getting the creeps she wants. She's not getting this Battle Fury timing that she wants for sure at this point. I mean, she hasn't done horribly, but there's just a lot of pressure going on, and we and Iceberg are the only two which are really prospering from all of this. That said, Miracle's not having a great time either. He's also actually going for a Battle Fury as well, so both of them kind of a little bit slow in their timings, but they'll get there.
Definitely. The thing that Nigma, I think, right now are looking for is just this blink on mind control, which he has in 3 gold, by the way. And as soon as he gets that, we're going to see a lot of smokes going into Navi's ancient area. They're not going to be stopping. And Disruptor also has his ulti, Kuro. He wants to be able to utilize this right away. Very strong early game skills.
Under attack.
That Nigma at the moment. GH though.
Lane. They're going down on to the Spirit. Surely they can bring him down. They haven't quite finished the job, but he's running out of spells. He's running out of life as well. Iceberg will finish the job. They get him inside the arena, and they kill off that Spirit. But Nigma coming in for a bit of revenge. Kuro looking for the glimpse, but unfortunately it's only level 1, so the range isn't there, so won't be able to catch anybody inside of it.
Ooh, Possessed Mask. That's a big one for Ursa. He can Roshan with this. As soon as he gets Battle Fury, or like even now if he wants, he can actually Roshan. But obviously it'll take a little bit of time. pretty much solo it.
Middle tower is under attack.
I maybe need someone just to get like the first couple of Fury Swipe charges up. But yeah.
He's good. He can just pop the Enrage at the start if he needs to. He's already got level 3 into Fury Swipes. He can easily just rush with the Possessed Mask.
Insane.
Mind control bottom. Gets it. Is he getting away? Is he gonna do it?
First strike out into the trees we go, but unfortunately he's not got a path out of this one, and the Doom's going to come down to him as well. Spear to follow up, and they're going to make sure they give the kill to Iceberg as well. In fact, they even walk away from him as he's dying. That is some disrespect from Na'Vi as they just let him to die by himself alone in the forest. Brutal. But that's a really nice kill from them.
They got beat soon.
A little bit lackadaisical. All they can certainly do. The Supernova's going to come down though. Vincere trying to turn around and fight up here, but not going to be able to do so. And now the Supernova's going to be a sitting duck for Nigma to take down. Moving across to Roger as well. Roger does not really have the teammates here as a roll. Is going to connect on Tin. Miracle closing the gap as well. And that is a dead Shadow Demon. A good couple of kills for Nigma as a response to their Sand King dying. Very, very surprised that the PA gets caught out in the mid there, but looks like that must have been a jump forward from Nigma in the end.
Yeah, we just came from the left side. GH also rolling in, popping the Exo, silencing him, buying enough time to get on top of him. That was it. That's all they really needed. Like, we with this Exo and this new movement speed buff onto DP is just so fast. He had like 460 or 70 movement speed with that Yos as well. You just can't really get away from this Death Prophet. Yeah, they can just leave Miracle in there to do road.
Oh boy, always want to fly. Caught out by the side, and they move forward to Roger as well. Roger's going to get taken down pretty damn quickly as the disruption comes out onto GH. That's not going to be enough to save his life, though. Another hero dead. Meanwhile, Miracle finishes off Roshan, the 13-minute Roshan, with this Possessed Mask. That's pretty crazy.
Really good. They're gonna have to kill him twice. Don't want to slow down Miracle's farm in any way. Na'Vi already having trouble pressuring him up. In fact, Na'Vi are the ones being pressured, running out of space to farm.
Yeah.
They're only saving grace at the moment. It's gonna be the Doom's BKB. He needs that badly and just try to take a fight. They're smoking, dude. They're not stopping.
BKB is the plan, but is he going to be able to get it? Well, GH just rocking up in his face, finds another haste ring, gets on top of Iceberg. Roll is not going to connect. He can sidestep a TP now attempted, but mind control's in with the blink, with the stun, and now they've got the control to bring down the Doom. He is pretty fast, though, with those drums running himself away, but GH is going to connect with a roll, and this is Iceberg dead. Meanwhile, looking for a couple of other kills. No one's really going to make themselves available, but a kill onto the Doom is very welcome indeed. Also slowing down that BKB significantly.
Definitely, and just gonna keep on running at them. Nigma right now. He just bouncing top lane, bot lane, top lane, bot lane. Might just keep chasing her out.
Miracle, ulti popped as he tries to chase down the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon going to turn around, throw down the disruption, trying to get himself away, but Miracle's going to break out of it pretty damn quickly and be able to finish the job. Meanwhile, the Arena down, General, he's trying to get himself away. Supernova's going to collapse onto the three of them, but there is no follow-up damage, so it is just defensive spells being used to keep the Na'Vi heroes alive. All they get from this is a Shadow Demon, but also a lot of space on the map as well, some pressure onto the tier 2 tower at top. Like, Nigma are just really taking over this game. It doesn't really feel like Na'Vi have much to bring to it just yet. They need more time to farm up these items.
They do, and Nigma are playing so beautifully at the moment. They're just not giving Na'Vi any kind of space whatsoever. And we saw Miracle. He was behind the Doom, the PA. Now look at him. He's top the networks. He's farming very quickly. Really comfortable having this Aegis up right now. Constantly taking creeps away from Na'Vi. And Vtune has made his way into the enemy's triangle area instead. I do expect GH or someone to just try to find him at some point.
Do you know what Na'Vi need?
What do they need?
They need more fluffy.
What do they need?
They don't
fluffy hats.
They got none. That's why they're dying so much.
Top tower is under attack.
5 fluffy hats and no one will die anymore. GH roll it across, seeing what there is to see, and he sees a Roger. Roger's going to be able to get the disruption out. Iceberg maybe looking in to drop the Doom on somebody here as Minecraft actually missing the stun onto the both of them as they choose to back themselves away here, Na'Vi. Meanwhile, unfortunately, the glimpse comes back, throws Roger into the kinetic field, and they get the kill onto the Shadow Demon instead.
Now the TP top instantly. This is such a quick play from Nigma here. They want to get General.
setting up for the epicenter. General gotta go for the TP away, but no, GH is gonna be able to close the gap with the rolling boulder, and this is a dead Mars. He tried to turn it around, he tried his hardest, but unfortunately, Mind Control and GH, they were on point. They take him down and they get yet another kill. It is just non-stop. 22 kills at 17 minutes into this game. This map belongs to Nigma.
It does. At least Vtune has been able to farm up these ancients in this triangle area for a couple of minutes now, or 2 minutes at least, and has 1,000 gold, getting closer to that BKB. But Nigma are going to be able to take a tier 2 tower. They pop the Exo for this. They're going to stay. They want it. They want to take this bottom outpost. They really want to close out Navi's map even further. Vtune, look what he's done. He's farmed like this, made his way all the way to this top jungle side now. He's farming the area that's like probably the least predictable. But then again, when
middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they're going for more. What?
Oh, they are going in mid. Roger gets completely taken out. Goodbye, little Roger.
Dire's bottom
Such a tough game for him. 1-7. I don't think I've seen Roger have such a bad game in a very long time.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No, I don't think I have either. This is really, really brutal stuff. He just can't keep himself alive. There is just too many threats on the board for Nigma. Too much catch, too much chase, too much damage. And he can't survive through it. Meanwhile, always want to fly, going for the TP away. GH will not be able to find him, so he will get out safely. Meanwhile, we see the Quicksilver Shield picked up by Vtune. I'm wondering who they're going to give this across. So far, it's in the base. I think it is pretty good, though. It gives you some movement speed, some attack speed. Very little movement speed and attack speed, but a decent amount. And then attack animation speed and attack projectile speed. And then plus 5% to movement speed and attack speed if one of your abilities is on cooldown. So there's a lot to digest there, but basically, you get a bit quicker. And if you cast a spell, you get even more a little bit quicker. Could be good for the Doom. Although, I know Iceberg. He loves his Faded Brooch. Nothing's going to take that away from him. I've seen this guy hold on to a Faded Brooch until the end of the game, in a game which went to like 50 minutes. He just loves that item. Meanwhile, General gets killed off at top.
They have to doom him to even get the kill.
It's a huge commitment as they get the return around onto Roger almost immediately. Nigma a little bit, they lose GH. The first hero they've lost in a little while, it feels like, but yeah, costing the Doom for it. I guess they're just trying to buy themselves more space on this map, trying to kind of keep a hero dead on the side of Nigma to stop them running down their lanes for just 2 seconds. And I really think this is going to come down to Exrush and Nigma. Na'Vi need to get themselves in a fighting condition for this next Roach fight. Otherwise, Nigma are just going to run in and take it, and they're in some trouble.
They already got BKB on Miracle too. Alright, here it is. 20 minutes. Who's going to buy a shard, Nomad? I predicted at the start of this game it's only going to be Pheonix. Said maybe the Earth Spirit. Is he doing it?
Nah,
he just got Eul's. Maybe after he finishes this Eul's, he might. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're going to finish your one item you're going for first before you really... Ooh, almost gets that PA. GH. TP'd out.
Nail biting.
Yeah, so close.
A gift from
Alright, Pheonix got it. He bought it instantly. 20 minutes, he was already saving up gold for it. Now has infinite fire spirits pretty much. They recharge every 7 seconds. 1 fire spirit. Pretty big.
Yep, here we see it.
Radiant's
surrounded by spirits.
Under attack.
Feels good. I like the way he cast it just before he got it as well, to get himself a couple of extra spirits to throw out for free. Cute play, but unfortunately he's kind of overestimating himself a bit here as he gets jumped on by Mind Control. The disruption comes through to buy him a little bit of time, but it's probably not going to be enough here. He's immediately waking up into the silence and being taken down instantly. And they're on the high ground. Nigma just do not care about anything at this point. They've got BKB available on the Ursa. They've got a Death Prophet rocking up with a BKB available as well. They've got that Exorcism. They're on the high ground. They're taking the barracks at 21 minutes into the game. Now, they do not have a response to this. Their Doom is still on cooldown for another 20 seconds, and they're just going to go for the melee barracks. And they're probably going to be able able to take it. PA still away from home, just farming the bottom side of the map, trying to do something, whilst the team desperately tries to make this defense happen, but there's really nothing to be done. Yule's out, by them maybe a little bit more time. Mind Control comes in, though, lands a stun onto the Mars. Disruption's going to try and buy him a little bit of time, but he needs to get off this arena, but the sun's down onto him along with the epicenter. Down goes the Mars. He's going to buy back into this one, though. They need to make something happen here. They need to get a really good arena down. Doom's going to come out onto the Ursa, but it looks like he got the ultimate off time, or well, it's just running out as General, trying to desperately run forwards and land his ultimate, but everyone's got a BKB on, so he can't really find himself a target. Beelining for this Ursa. Can they find him? It's the question. The Doom's about to run out. The arena comes down, only catches out Kuro, who will fall to it. General brings him down. Miracle, though, that Doom's run out, and he's just trying to run himself out. Meanwhile, GH gets killed off by V2. Navi, they find one more as Roger and Always Want to Fly will gang up onto Mind Control, get him as well. 3 heroes dead on the side of Nigma. Everybody except for the 2 big cores fall.
Top tower is under attack.
Oh, so awkward for Na'Vi. You know, they do make the defense. They don't keep their barrack alive, though. The melee barracks is gone. I think it's got to be considered a win for Nigma, unless Na'Vi can do some dramatic warding and take over an area of the map now, and then make another play on the back of it. But they don't have their Doom. It's so hard without it.
Well, Miracle survives, so that's still a pretty big win for Nigma. That being said, these 3 kills is the starting point for Navi. They got the racks off, but at least the PA was able to accomplish, you know, something in the engagement. Once she has the Desolator, she's going to be a bit stronger. But Nigma on the side, Nigma, like, they're waiting for this rush, right? And it's up now. As soon as they get this Aegis, this game is going to get so much harder for Navi. I would also like to point out that Kuro bought a shard as well. I actually like, this is one of my more favorite shards too. It actually buffs your ally. That's why I like it. You can drop it on your Ursa or your Earth Spirit. He can go in or go out. Like, when he got doomed on the Ursa, Kuro just kept spamming the Thunderstrike onto Miracle, so he can move a little bit faster and get out.
This is interesting. So it gives him the movement speed, gives him the attack speed, and yeah, it's really cute.
It's good. It's good. It's a buffer. Any buffs are generally good. Ooh, they don't get the Pheonix.
He's on a fly. Will get himself away. Nice side push, split pushing there from the Pheonix for sure.
Dire's bottom tower.
3 Yules on the side of Nigma. That's gonna be pretty annoying for the Phantom Assassin and the Doom. They constantly get Yuled up.
Yeah, when trying to run into these fights, at least Doom has a BKB. PA has one as well at this point, and she's just trying to finish off this Desolator before the next fight, but man, this is going to feel very, very difficult. Nigma, they've got everything as they run up the high ground.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
In we go. Iceberg immediately dropping the BKB down and just trying to start the fight and chase away the DP as they get on top of her with the Doom. Can they finish the job? That was a question. Iceberg, he's losing his health to everybody else just chasing him, and now his BKB runs down. He needs to get himself away. Nice Supernova though, controls him up pretty damn well. Supernova's going to come crashing down. Miracle is locked down, but he's got the Aegis. They don't really care. They want to go for the easier targets. They will now finish off that Aegis. Meanwhile, Roger being run down by Wee just so quick, gliding into this fight and able to easily take down the Shadow Demon. He can't do anything to get himself away. Nigma, they've hit the reset button. They did lose Mind Control, only getting 1 kill in response. So far, it's not too bad for the side of Na'Vi. They've done the best they can making this defense, but the Miracle, he's still got the cheese, and the Doom's down now as well, so he's just going to come in and start whacking away at this tower, but now down to about 50% HP. It's not amazing, but yeah,
good hold from Na'Vi in the end.
Interesting. It really was.
Yeah, so Kuro Thunderstrikes a Wii, and that gets him out while he's being doomed up, right? But I was very curious as to where V-Tune was in that engagement, because what you're supposed to do is you cast the Doom, then you get the dagger out, and the P is supposed to commit into the fight at the same time with the BKB. And that probably should have been enough, because Nigma don't really have a whole lot of saves, apart from this Thunderstrike at the moment. But maybe a little bit of a misplay coming out from Navi, and really good play from Nigma to just get this DP out, try to get her back into the fight as soon as they can with a healthy amount of HP. Pretty tanky on Wii as well with this plate mail and BKB. Not the easiest target to bring down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
We've had a spectacular game. 12-1. I think he's found a lot of motivation, you know, as the new patch here. He's like, yeah, Meeple's back, let's go. And, you know, Viper has some cool builds too now with the new Maelstrom upgrade, with the Lotus, sorry, with the Athos. That's a
Radiant's
cool
bottom
item as
tower
well.
is
Feels
under
really
attack.
nice for vibe. Yeah, I'm interested to see how the Gleipnir gets used by certain heroes. It's one of the most interesting ones. Trying it on Sniper earlier. Not amazing. Pretty good for killing creep counts very easily though, just hold them in trap. There's some cool combos, for sure. Meanwhile, Na'Vi, they are smoked up behind this tier 2 tower, looking to make the jump with the Doom once again back up. And Nigma, they're going to smoke up right into them. See who collides with whom. Front lines, he's got himself. He's going for an Ags actually on the Earth Spirit, but we'll get back to that later. These two teams kind of kite around each other. No one really summoned up the courage to go for the plays just yet. Paladin Sword grabbed on the PA. That's pretty big. And they see Wee. They're going to drop immediately down with the Demonic Purge. Try and take down Wee as quickly as possible. Can they burst him into question? Yes, they can. As the crit comes through. And I look across towards GH as well. He's got the roll to get himself back. Meanwhile, Disruption out onto the tanking, but he gets the blink over towards the tree lines. They can't find him. They have no idea where Mind Controller's gone. A beautiful blink from the Sand King gets him to safety. But still, Nigma, these fights just not looking as convincing as they once were, as now they lose their Death Prophet and are forced to immediately back away. But they were able to get away. They minimize their losses, and they get the opportunity to try this one again.
Desolator complete on B2, and they're starting to hit their stride right now on this Phantom Assassin. What Nigma need is to hit this MKB timing on the Ursa so they have an answer to this Phantom Assassin. Because as of right now, their damage output is just not enough to be able to deal with this PA before she kills you. Unless you try to jump on her first, which is really hard to do. It's so hard to actually catch a Phantom Assassin when she's constantly blurred and staying on the edges of the fight.
Be very tricky. Might even be considering an Ags game on PA to be more evasive, be more annoying, and play around the edges of these.
Ooh, Elven Tunic now on the PA. 8% movement speed, evasion, attack speed. It's like a Yasha, you know? That's what it feels like. Oh, PA.
Hello. She's got her Elven Tunic and she says, "Hey Nigma, look at my new item." And they just murder her. They don't care about your new item, PA. You shouldn't have tried to show it off to them. And now V's in some trouble as they're looking to lose Iceberg as well. He has got that BKB available. Mind Control tries to combo it up, doesn't quite do so. Iceberg though forced spot the BKB, but GH is in. He's going for this right now. Wants to kick out the Pheonix, but the Yule's going to stop him from doing so as he moves forwards on towards Wanna Fly, trying to control him up, trying to bring him down. Disruption's going to save him for a little bit longer. They don't have the Supernova though, and they are just going to straight up lose the Pheonix.
Radiant's
And that means their range barracks fall, and now they look towards top as well. And this is a difference. You know, Na'Vi lose a couple of heroes, Nigma's on their high ground. Nigma lose a couple of heroes, and they just back themselves off. That's what happens when you're fighting on the enemy side of the map all the time, putting all this pressure on.
They don't have the EXO up at the moment, but that was a really good ward. Plus, Mind Control. Oh,
Buybacks in with the arena as well. They've controlled that Miracle pretty damn well. He can't get off his damage. He's just straight up going to fall. Mind Control looking like he's going to be in a whole world of hurt as well. So his Flame Wall is doing so much work. What was that?
Yeah, that's General's Shard.
Oh, okay, the Spear Flames, right, gotcha.
It's good because when you pop the arena, you can actually pin 2 heroes now with your spear, and on top of that, it does do quite a bit of damage. It's one of the better Ags as well.
That looked really good in that situation. I mean, that was a dream usage there, but that Trail of Flames just obliterated both of those heroes. Really, really strong. And of course, comboing it up with the Sunray and those free Fire Spirits.
Dire's middle tower
brutal.
is under
Well,
attack.
Nigma, they've been kind of put back in their place a little bit by Na'Vi, by General. Really nice play from them. Next season will be up in 30 seconds, and this time the Death Prophet has an Arcane Rune bottled as well, so that's going to be pretty scary. And she's going for another shard. Okay, we're seeing quite a few shards coming out around this 30-minute mark.
She's finished her armor item already on guard. She would like more armor, but there isn't really
Dire's top tower is
phasing
under attack.
options. The shard make a bit more sense now, and obviously less costly easier to actually farm up at this stage in the game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We go very aggressive here, using the spider legs to get over the cliff and try and find a hero. Great roll in onto Beach, and this is the target they won't bring down to the beacon. B comes down and then can turn it around. We just gets critted down into the grave. Miracle coming in, trying to look for the supernova, trying to take it down all by his lonesome, cannot do so, gets stunned up. GH is well controlled by Iceberg on the side, but it looks like they're playing it pretty cautiously. Meanwhile, in the back, they will kill Kuro as General finds himself the solo. Hasn't even dropped the arena yet, and he wants to do so. He's looking at Miracle, he's looking at Mind Control. They want this. Navi are hungry. They're looking for revenge, and they want to bring down a teddy bear. But the bear is on the run, up into the high ground. Maybe looking to turn this one around. Iceberg blinks past as General blinks in. Yules comes out to control up the Ursa. Spear now available, pinning him to the edge. Miracle slowed up, burning away, and the Gods Rebuke will put an end to Miracle, and that's going to be 3 kills going the way of Navi. Roshan is up in exactly 1 second. Hello, Roshan. Generally been hitting it with the Gods Rebuke, but for the courier there, which is funny. And in they go, into the rope, and then Aegis as well. Oh my god, what a turnaround from Navi.
There's an Ags inside there. That's a PX.
Radiant's middle tower is under
What we wanted.
Oh boy, for free. That is really bad for Nigma. Oh, Mind Control
tries to jump in, somehow misses everybody. That's just downright unfortunate. They'll take down the Aegis. They'll take down Mind Control. Oh no. Oh sweet baby Jesus, that was not the play, unfortunately. I mean, if he hit one person there, then he maybe could have made some kind of play, but unfortunately just getting unlucky and really not catching anyway. I mean, Navi did split when they saw it coming, to be fair, so pretty good play from Navi too.
14,000 gold swing. It's like that. Nigma, they had we run into the front lines first, trying to get some vision with Shivas, but probably needed either GH or Mind Control to actually start that fight out, because they just completely focused and done. They didn't even have Doom, and all they had to do was just blink onto the
Dire's middle
that Prophet. He didn't get to use his Yules. He just died way too quickly, even with this. Felt really powerful, but Phantom Assassin, they're stronger.
Wait, how did I dodge that? Oh, the disruption. Well, that can happen sometimes. That's why you pick the disruptor, the Shadow Demon into the disruptor. Exactly for that. He's got Blink now on Roger as well, so he can blink in and land these disruptions very nicely. Up on a cliff.
Sitting on a ward.
See him, Iceberg jumps in though, drops a Doom down onto Ursa. He's taking another fight immediately, but GH is going to try and kick him away. Is it going to save his life? I don't think it is. Miracle's going to drop here. No buyback, so no chance of coming back in. Kuro falls on the side as well as Vichu gets a clean double kill. Navi come in, make some very quick examples of these Nigma heroes, and now they take the tier 1 tower in the mid lane as well.
Game is just completely slipping away from Nigma right now. Just fight after fight that they've been losing. Even from the high ground push that they had earlier, just, you know, defending that off, buying enough time for PA to hit her timings. Like, this PA is gigantic right now, especially with that Ags that she got for free from the Roshan.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle
She's
tower
gonna roll himself back, no worries, but yeah, this time it's Navi on the high ground. PA is feeling like an absolute boss. The thing is, it is a big comeback, but PA was actually always doing pretty well on the farm this game. She was never that far behind, so always keeping herself in a position to come back into this.
Her positioning on the map was exactly what allowed them to be in this situation, right? She kept on stealing the farm here, even running up here, while Nigma was constantly trying to zone out the other heroes. But Nigma, I think their goal should have always been to just find the PA, and no one else actually matters, you know? At least have one of their catch heroes just run around, see if the PA is like farming your jungle. Had to get like 1 or 2 more kills on her, but right now she is gigantic. About to go for a Scotty, gonna make her even tankier. That means the Death Prophet is not gonna be able to be as tanky as well with that Spirit Siphon. Honestly, we might want to get a Ghost Scepter this game, because he's gonna, with the build that he has right now, he's still gonna die to the Phantom Assassin. Oh, we just going in.
How's it going?
By himself.
So your armor, please. Yeah, and PA's like, hey, you know what? I sense something's wrong here. I don't want to get jumped. That's really curious that Vichu backed away there. This guy's got BKB on 6 seconds and an Aegis. Like,
they're waiting for the Doom. Iceberg was not there, and they felt like, oh, Nigma's probably just baiting this Death Prophet, right? Just dangling him in front of us. We jump him, we might just lose the fight. But in reality, we were just there by himself. Like a madman.
I mean, it looks goofy, but if you act like you have heroes behind you, then the enemy are going to think you got heroes behind you. Like, that's it.
Yep.
You know, his team was there-ish. I mean, they were getting there. Probably screaming, what the hell are you doing? We're coming, but Jesus, calm down, We doesn't care. We knows that confidence rules above all. And now, they're sitting in the Roche pit. They're waiting to see if anyone comes to farm this camp. They've got the vision down, and they really want to punish anyone who comes in here. Na'Vi are not falling for it, though. They're going for a 5-man smoke of their own in towards the middle. And down some creeps. Nigma moving as a unit as well. Sensing there is a fight on the horizon.
40 seconds left on Aegis. Might just run out before the PA will get a chance to use it, but they will be running into each other.
Oh, they're going to try and make a fight happen here. Let's see what they can do here as GH rolls on through onto the Shadow Demon, trying to start the fight on the right target. Burrow Strike, beautiful, onto 3. Mind Control, trying to make this fight really take on for them, but General comes in through the back, misses the spear though. Meanwhile, AoE dropping very low. They need the one more hit onto her. V-Tune will find it. Zypher brings him down. Miracle and Wei are both dead, and that means the fight is over from Nigma. They're gonna lose Mind Control as well. Every core on their side is now dead. Man, it looked pretty good start to the fight for Nigma, but unfortunately the Ursa was still getting controlled up in the back along with Weeha, and there's too much damage on this Doom and on this PA in order for them to really fight back into it. I mean, they can't keep letting the Ursa get doomed like this either. Like, every time this happens, it's just impossible. And I come out for the tier 4s. Na'Vi want to win the game. They are not messing around here.
They want to force some buybacks at the least, but the two big heroes on Nigma, they do not have buybacks for 40 more seconds. They don't have Exo either. This is looking like a GG, Nomad.
No way. Hey, their pushing power is so intense with this PA though. Oh, GH tries to make something happen, gets quickly obliterated. Bye-bye, Little Earth Spirits, and bye-bye Tier 4 Tower, and maybe bye-bye Engine as well. Mind Control's back in 3 seconds. It's not going to be enough though. There's the GG's coming out from Nigma. They realize it's over. Game 1, against all odds, it goes to Na'Vi.
Since 27 minutes into